If you let go of your ex, will they come back? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. This is going to get maybe a little bit metaphysical, a little bit strange and weird, but if you like that sort of stuff, stay tuned because I think you might find this very satisfying. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life. Now, as I spoke about in a previous video, one of the biggest things that a lot of people have when it comes to letting go of their partner or their ex or their previous relationship is that they are afraid that if they emotionally let go, that it means that it's not going to happen, that they have to stay emotionally tangled up in the fight, in the battle, in the struggle in order to keep things alive and moving forward. And if they don't, that it means it's not going to happen. Because so many people are accustomed to thinking that you have to live in this world of matter influencing matter, where it's just like, hey, if you want the house, you have to go out and get a 30-year mortgage and make your monthly payments and work for 3 or 4 or 5 years to save up for the down payment and blah blah blah. And if you want to find a partner, you have to sign up on the dating websites and swipe and swipe and swipe and go on 1,000,001 bad dates, and then it turns out they're just a narcissist anyway, and then swipe some more, and then eventually, maybe if you're lucky, you'll find someone who's not so bad before you die or something like that. And again, these are ways that can work, right? You can get effects in your life from living from the place of matter influencing matter. You can do that, that's fine. Like if I want to take the weeds out of my yard, I need to probably put on some gloves and just go outside and pull them out and yank them out and put them in the yard waste bin. But that's one way of doing it. And if you're not having good results with that, might I ask you to entertain the idea that you might want to look at things on a deeper level than just simply trying to figure out what's the next thing to text? What do I say next? What attachment style does my partner have? What love language does my partner have? Are they avoidant? Hint, they're always avoidant. And I'd encourage you to look at maybe where you might emotionally be being called to let go of them. Because as you let go emotionally, you are not resisting the situation anymore. You're not pushing back against it. And many times it's resisting and pushing back that's actually causing more of the suffering. It's causing the challenge and struggle to amplify itself even more. Again, that's why we talk about emotional acceptance in our advanced relational skills, and that's why it's one of the key elements in the advanced relational skills. Is because we're asking you to not push against and resist something that's happening, whether that's a breakup, whether that's someone not talking to you, whether that's someone saying they're in love with someone else, or they're dating someone else, or they're in a new relationship, or whatever. But if you can just learn to emotionally be okay with that, learn to emotionally be at peace with it, then you actually stop resisting it, and you have the opportunity to welcome in something new into your life that could be incredibly beneficial for you. I'd really encourage you to start thinking about how can you emotionally let go of someone? How can you emotionally let go of a relationship if you're holding on to it and you're not getting the results that you want? If you're holding on to it and you think that just the act of holding on to it is like the one thing that's keeping you in the game here. Because when you can emotionally let go of something, when you can release the attachment to outcome, paradoxically, that's often when you actually get the thing that you want the most. And it's not there as like the universe taunting you or anything like that. It's just there because suddenly when you can be at peace with something, now your energy isn't all entangled into resisting something that's actually there. It's not entangled into the lack. It's not entangled into the separation between you and the partner. It's not entangled in the separation between you and the relationship. It's suddenly all of this space because now you're okay with them if they want space, if they want distance. You're okay with them if they want to be close. You can be at peace with them anywhere, and there's no longer that emotional resistance. Like if someone comes to you and they're attached to outcome in some capacity, maybe they're, in love with you or something, and you're just not into them for whatever reason, you probably feel that attachment to outcome that they might have with you, and it's probably not a pleasant feeling, or it could be something else, like maybe you're really hard up and desperate for a job, or if you're in sales or something, you're like hard up and desperate and trying to convince someone to buy something. You probably know that attachment to outcome probably isn't a very good success strategy. And it's exactly the same when it comes to relationships, because once you can be okay and have the spaciousness to say, hey, you know what, if you want to be in a relationship with me, that's awesome. If not, I can handle it. I can be okay. I know that if you're not the one for me, I know that something better can come into my life. I know that if I hold the space and work on becoming and embodying the characteristics of love and compassion and everything else, that I will find a great loving relationship, even if it's not with you, and that I trust the universe to bring to me the right relationship for me, and that I don't have to remain attached to it coming from you, or it coming in a certain way, or it coming in a certain time frame, or it coming through a certain mechanism, and I can be okay with it coming in whatever way that it happens to come, because I can be at peace with it. And that's going to have a very, very, very different energy about it. That's really why oftentimes when we emotionally let go of a partner or a relationship, that they can come back to us. It's not necessarily, some sort of cosmic joke or anything. It's just that we're no longer resisting things, and that resistance is no longer creating more of a barrier for us to actually call into our life what it is that we're actually wanting in that moment. Anyway, if you found this helpful, you might want to sign up for our newsletter over at modernlove.life/newsletter. It's totally free to sign up. We send you tips, advice, and strategies to help you create the kind of relationship that you're looking for. Anyway, you can find that once again at modernlove.life/newsletter. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.